Am I listening to you, or am I listening for you, or both? On the ultimate level, I mean, that's curious to me as to why, or am I listening for you? That's curious why you would say that in that words. Like you mean, like, am I listening to you, or am I listening for you? Or both. So who would you think the you is in Lisa? Like, so, yeah. Like, on the ultimate level, it's self speaking to self. So it's like this self, this ultimate consciousness is speaking, and then the consciousness is listening. So it's consciousness being able to experience itself. So it's like consciousness is doing all for itself. So on the ultimate level, it is this one consciousness experiencing itself, but it's in you, Dan, as much as it is in me. So it's not like this you, like, am I listening for you, is Lisa. So it's one consciousness listening to one consciousness, and it needs all these different characters in order to experience something and to experience itself. So it's so amazing. It's like consciousness talking to consciousness, and consciousness plays this game of apparently falling asleep. So it's sort, the consciousness is in a way ultimately always free, but apparently falls asleep and dreams that it's these characters. So dreams that it's Dan. It's not really dreaming it's Dan, because it's like it's kind of free simultaneously as being caught, but it's almost like Dan owns the consciousness, and it's like Dan is conscious. So it feels like consciousness is dreaming, and then when there's this like clarity, this waking up, it feels like consciousness is released, and then it's like it knows itself again. But it's not quite right, but that's what it feels like. And there's this like falling asleep and believing that who you are is a name, a thought, a feeling, an action, anything that's time bound. And there's this belief that that is who you are, whereas that is not who you are. That is what consciousness is functioning through. Who you are is the consciousness. So you're apparently this character. So consciousness is looking through Lisa and using the Lisa body in order to have this parent experience. So in a way you could say it is part of consciousness, but it's actually not who you are in this moment. Who you are is that still energy of empty looking, that is no thing and all things. Absolute love. This is not a cold, detached realization, it's love. It's also like full out and empty and kind of like got this dead sense to it, but not dead as though we imagine it. It's like this is happening and it's not happening. It's never happened.